Hi guys. So I got a little bit to get out of here. I'm gonna get the rest of this handle out before I can drop it in a vinegar bath to try and get some of this rust off. And there's probably better ways of doing this, trying to pry all these nails and stuff out. I'm just gonna go full bore and try and bang this out. I got to get a little bit of meat off of here to be able to drive this out the top. You know, a lot of guys, you see them drill out in the bottom there. I've had pretty good success cleaning the bottom off of here and then driving it up the top, since the eyes are supposed to be tapered. So you're not having to, in theory, you're not having to fight the wood as much, and you know the natural way that the head should be hung. Still doesn't mean that you shouldn't pull out some of this other stuff. So you guys can see there's old screws, nails, there's some metal wedges shoved in there sideways, and that's the bottom end. Now, what I don't know is if this is left-handed or right-handed. The way it's hung, for right now I'm going to assume it is a right-handed, meaning look at that, it's contoured here, flat here, which means you'll be working on the right side of the log as you're hewing. Usually these have the same peak pattern up here, but it looks like someone's been beating on it pretty good. So there might be a little bit of work to do on that eye as well. But for now, we'll see what we can get out of here. Ooh, that's tight. Well, I was able to get this screw to turn a little bit. Let's see if maybe we can get some of these nails out first without tearing into my hand. I'll grab a pair of gloves. It's generally always a good idea to wear gloves. You know, just like everyone else, I don't always follow my own advice. Well, that's one nail out. And this might work better if I clamped it in somewhere. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nails, 2 metal wedges, and a big metal screw in there. That's kind of hard to tell what's on top of what here. We'll see. We'll see if we can get a little purchase on this and get it pried up. Big screw. Is holding this whole thing up right now. before I break it. Well, I'm not sure what theory they operated under, but it looks like if I can't fix it, I'll just shove more crap in it. That is a whole lot of screw. That's not even a screw, it's a bolt. Alright. Now it looks like this nail might move on. There we go. If one tool doesn't work, use another. Not advertising for nobody. That just happens to be my drink of choice. Got me a few eBay notifications going on. That is an interesting looking wedge they got there, which is in fact not a wedge. This wood's about half rotten, but it ain't giving up yet. There's another nail. Unfortunately, I ain't getting enough bite with those pliers. This might be slow going, but we're still making some progress. There you go, there's another one. Alright. Do I think that's going to be loose enough to bust it out? Probably not. But that gives me a little bit more wiggle room to bust up some of this wood that's in here. Probably would be better off drilling this out, but sometimes you don't have power tools. I mean, not that I'm missing power tools. I got plenty of power tools. I got plenty of drill bits. I can do this, but can still do it even without all that. You can see where, well, kind of hard to tell where that camera is here, but we're making some progress in there. Alright, you guys can see we're making some headway here. Nice big chunk. Alright, hopefully you guys can see in there pretty good. The edge here is rolled over a bit. I may just end up taking a file of that to get that off. So I'm probably about that far in. Alright, let's see if this, in theory, works. It does. Kind of. So I sharpened this axe earlier in the week, used it for a different project. Now, seeing if we can cut this off somewhat. May need a little bit more weight on that. Hey, that may have been enough to loosen this thing up. Let's get a couple more hits on this. All right. There it is. All taken out. Hopefully I'm holding this in the right place. You can see flat here. Whoever had this before put too much taper in here. This should be flatter, should just have a slight taper. And all your sharpening is done right along this edge. But again, I'm not 100% sure if this is a left-handed or right-handed, but because they're beating on the top of here, I'm going to assume this is a right-handed, because your log is, or this works to the right side of the log that you're hewing. But this is also more open here than up here, but that could just be because it's been peened over so hard. Alright, that's it for now.